Time management seems to be a kind of buzzword, right? Everyone kind of asks me about it because I'm always talking about time and tasks and all that kind of stuff. But like, where do you actually start with this? Where do you just come to a point where you're like, I need to figure out how my time is being spent, why I feel completely booked all day, every day, but don't feel like I get stuff done. So I'm going to show you the 5 most important things to set up your time management for success. What's up guys, Lewi here. Yep, these are the 5 things that I do wish I had known earlier in my career and in my life really, so that I could actually be able to work in sync to my goals and prioritize the things that needed to be prioritized. And that's where we're going to start today. Tip number 1 is prioritization. This is honestly the biggest thing that when I coach agents and talk to realtors and stuff, it's the one big thing that we're missing, because we are in an industry of reaction. We're always reacting to clients. We're always reacting to our CRM, to text, to emails, to DMs. All this stuff is react, because we think we have to chase all the money all over the place. And this is really a big piece that people struggle with, because in order to prioritize, you have to pull back from that and be able to get clarity of the things you do and then put them into prioritization. So we have a video that we did recently of the Eisenhower matrix, and that is exactly how to do this, how to prioritize. Go check this video out, and you'll put boxes into important and urgent, important and not urgent, not important and urgent, and not important and not urgent. So if you haven't even seen that before, if you have no idea what I'm talking about, check that video out and it will help you tremendously to prioritize the things that you are doing. Tip number 2 is time blocking. Time blocking is huge. You know, it's not just like filling out your Google Calendar for the day. It's actually prioritizing your blocks of time into the tasks that you're doing. And again, using the Eisenhower matrix to bring those into priority and making sure that they are all getting done for the day. This practice is huge because it helps you stay focused on one thing at a time. And again, we are in an industry of distractions, and realtors especially have everything on all the time. We're going to get to distractions later on here, but time blocking is going to help you focus on the one thing you're doing. And what you'll find with this is you'll get more done in 1 hour than you would in 4 hours if you were doing it the regular way. So we have an exact video again up here. This is the exact strategy of what to do, how to do, and when to do it. So time blocking is huge. Number 3, eliminating distractions. This is huge. It was huge for me. It still is, because I am like a shiny penny syndrome person. Like, I'm like, ooh, what's this? Ooh, what's that? Squirrel. I'm all over the place. So eliminating those distractions that we have, including our phones, notifications, group text, all that stuff that takes you away from what you're actually trying to focus and work on, is a massive part of the equation. Now, we've done plenty of videos that I'll put up here again. I seem to have a video for all these things of like a distractionless iPhone, what blockers to use on your desktop, all that good stuff. There's so many tools out there that can help with this true like pandemic, and it is a pandemic that we're in, of information overload. So how to deal with that is a massive part of your business, because all of these things that we think are awesome and cool are set up to distract you from being the person that you want to be and achieving the goals that you set out for yourself. So having self-discipline intact and removing these distractions is going to help you tremendously to get to your next goal. And distractions don't just come digitally, they come analog as well. Family, kids, nights out, parties, whatever that looks like. And again, you can prioritize which ones are important to you, but sometimes it's okay to say no to people, especially to clients. Clients are a big distraction, believe it or not, of your real estate business. So I have a lot of rules around clients, a lot of things that I tell them, what times I work, what times I don't work, when I'm not available, and it really, really helps a lot. So saying no to clients is a huge one too. Okay, number 4 is the 2-minute rule. This is game changer. This is from a guy called David Allen, really, really awesome guy who I appreciate a lot. The 2-minute rule is basically when you look at tasks and to-do lists and stuff like that, if it's going to take you under 2 minutes to do, just do it. Like, do it right now, because it's only going to take 2 minutes. That could be responding to an email, that could be finding a document for someone, that could be, you know, responding to a DM on Instagram, whatever. And even though it is a responsive kind of thing, you still have to stick to tips 1, 2, 3. You still have to make sure you're working inside of prioritization, time blocking, and distractions. But if you look in the morning, so for instance, in the mornings when I start, I give myself a half-hour block, which is just like get your stuff done. So it's like email response, checking in, all the stuff that I need to do, respond to my VAs, all this stuff. So anything that takes 2 minutes or less, I just get it done. Okay, and it's a huge piece of the puzzle because we put it off and put it off and put it off. All of a sudden, these things that should have taken us 2 minutes have now taken us hours, days, weeks to complete because we just didn't get around to doing it. And a lot of the time, it's at the end of the day and the start of the day for me. Those are when those 2 minute tasks come in. I don't want to do them. I don't want to respond to that email right now, but I know it's going to be quick. So I just hit it, get it done. At the end of the day, same thing. It might be email responses or files that need uploaded or whatever that is. I'll get it done because it takes 2 minutes or less. And tip number 5, the last one, guys, is the Pomodoro Technique. This is really, really cool. I don't use this all the time, but sometimes when I have a day of like focused work that I know I'm going to be like in front of the computer all day or like super focused on like a certain task, I'll use this method. So really what happens here is you do like 25 minutes of deep work and then a 5-minute rest, then 25 on, 5 rest, 25 on, 5 rest. And you set a timer for yourself and you just work and you don't let anything else distract you as you're doing it. And it's insane what you can get done using the Pomodoro Technique. If you do like 4 Pomodoros in a row on like a big task that you're trying to do, like a presentation or like writing out drip campaigns or open house strategies or whatever it is you're building for your business, this is a really, really cool thing to do. And I love doing it because your brain is like focused because it knows it's going to get a break coming up. And that 5 minutes, you go, okay, 5 minutes, just chill, go outside, whatever you need to do, or just take a rest, close your eyes, meditate, then come back, boom, and you're on again. So the Pomodoro Technique, and you can do it for longer or shorter, like 15 minutes, you know, with 3 minutes, or like 30 minutes with 10 minutes, whatever you want to do, it doesn't really matter. But 25-5 is the typical way because it's half-hour blocks, super easy to work through. So the Pomodoro Technique is really cool. Using that along with time blocking is a huge one for me, big time. So those are my 5 hacks I wish I'd known earlier, because I use them all at certain times. Prioritization, I use that all the time, 100%. Time blocking, 100%. Eliminated distractions, 100%. 2-minute rule I use in the mornings and the evenings, and then the Pomodoro Technique is the one that I use when I have deep work to do, like big tasks that I need to do. If I have to build out something kind of bigger, that's what I use that technique for. These really, really help in your business, help you stay focused, help you stay on track with your time. And if you start to utilize these two, you're going to see a massive change in your focus and your business and your output too. So let me know what you think about all 5 of these, if you use them, if you don't. If you haven't seen our newsletter before, it comes out every Monday. So check it out and subscribe in the description below, and I'll see you on the next one.